I know what this is. You know I've been waiting for this.
I've been waiting longer than you.
Man. Oh, Dallas, what are you doing? What are you doing? If there are any Dallas natives or Texas natives on campus listening to this, and you just don't happen to be a Mavs fan, what is your team doing? What is your front office doing? I feel bad for you. That's going to be the dumbest trade I have ever seen. This is the equivalent of, we compared it to, I call it, did this dude give me the thumbs down? No. It's like, thumbs down trade? Yeah, it's a thumbs down trade. Like, what? This is like if the Bulls traded Michael Jordan in the middle of one of their three-peats. What are you doing? Like, you just guaranteed the Lakers another superstar for their annoying fans to brag about for years to come. Like, star players are a birthright. Oh, they all want to come to LA. No one wants to go to LA. It's on fire. And I'm pretty sure there's earthquakes, there's mudslides, and I'm pretty sure there's something in the water. I don't want to go to LA and live with all those stuck-up celebrities. Come on. I feel bad for Luka. I hope he drops 70 on you. No, I hope he breaks Wilt Chamberlain's record. This guy's laughing now. He's laughing. He's like, come on, man. Come on. Scale of 1 to 10. Where does this trade rank? 1 being the worst, 10 being the best. I already know this is the worst trade, right? In history.
Okay. I'm glad. First off, I just gotta clap it up for you venting like this, you know. Dan, you know who you sound like right now? You know who Mad Dog Russo is?
Oh, I was going for Mad Dog.
Yeah, you're in your Mad Dog mood right now.
It's a 1. Yeah, it's.
Listen, we're talking to the guys behind the scenes.
He's jumping up and down in his seat. I love that.
Oh, you know what? Okay. I guess I can say something now, can I?
Go for it.
All right. I'm doing my best impersonation of Stephen A, you know. Trying to be nice. Dallas Mavericks, sell the team.
Mayor Mendelson, sell the team. Give it back to Mark Cuban.
Sell the team right now.
Give it back to Mark Cuban. That is the suckiest trade I have ever seen. And how do you trade a perennial all-star, MVP candidate, 25 years old, in the prime of his career?
5 consecutive All-NBA selections.
5 consecutive All-NBA selections. Took you to the NBA Finals last year against the Boston Celtics. You didn't win. This year could have been your year. But
you're out of breath, Jim.
I'm trying to catch my breath and keep ranting.
I've never seen you this frustrated before.
I don't get it. It's confusing me.
Let me tell y'all something. 8 wheeling takes, I gotta be the first one to tell you. This man messaged me yesterday morning and said, hey, I'm coming back on the show. He didn't even ask. He's like, look, I'm coming on your show on Monday. I'm letting you know I'm coming because I got some things I gotta say. And Dan is...
I have never demanded to come on. I'm looking at me come on. I've never demanded, but you trade Luka for Anthony Davis, who's old, who's hurt, who's slow, who's going to retire soon, who belongs in Shady Acres or some retirement home.
Anthony Davis is 31.
He's 31, but he's getting up there in age. He's not spring chicken.
Yeah, he only got 4 good more years? Maybe?
Probably.
Barely. He's already on the tail end of his career, all these injuries he always has.
My point.
And the year he finally plays really good and is playing at an efficient rate since they won the NBA title when he first got to the Lakers, this happens.
It just happens.
And it's so crazy because it's hard to remember 5 years ago when they won that title in the bubble. If you would have told me, you know what, AD, LeBron, you both getting your jerseys in the rafters for the Lakers because this is Los Angeles, the city of stars.
Yeah, fortunately.
And because of that, you don't have your jersey in the rafters. But I want to be the first to let you know, Anthony Davis, you will not be here in 5 years. And Anthony Davis would have been like, what, I'm gonna be retired? Or
I thought he was retired in LA.
Yeah, no. I thought, yeah. All right, now it's my turn to get this out. well, you guys already know based off of the events that Dan just went on. The Dallas Mavericks traded their franchise superstar player. They drafted at 17, 18 years old, Luka Doncic, center Max Kleba to the Los Angeles Lakers for Anthony Davis, Max Christie, and a 2029 first-round draft pick.
Yeah, they traded him for a baby's diaper with a big deposit.
Yeah, why did me, you, all of Broncos country, and all of the rest of the NBA lore, how come we didn't know about this? Not even other inside reporters and fellow journalists like myself that works within ESPN. How come they didn't know about this?
I think LeBron James had something to do with it.
LeBron James didn't know about this.
Oh, he might have. They might just be saying that the ESPN is on LeBron James' payroll, I swear.
You know, I knew something just felt different because January 25th, 2020, Kobe Bryant and his daughter Gigi attended a Lakers game, and he was sitting courtside, and Kobe was speaking Slovenian language to Luka because the Mavs were playing the Lakers, and he took a picture with Luka Doncic that night, and he took a picture with LeBron James, and he made a tweet. He tweeted on Twitter like, man, LeBron, it was that night against the Mavericks, LeBron passed Kobe on the all-time scoring list to move up to like number 3.
I thought that was against the Sixers.
No. It was against the Mavericks that night.
You sure?
Oh, I'm sure, because you don't know, you don't even want to know how everything else unfolded the next day. So Kobe made a tweet saying, man, congrats on passing me on the scoring list. Continue moving the game forward. The next morning, January 26, 2020, we had to say farewell to our good friend, Kobe Bryant.
Unfortunately.
As, you know, and now it's like 5 years later, what a full circle moment for the last 2 superstars Kobe Bryant got to speak to and talk to. Luka Doncic and LeBron James are teaming up in the NBA.
What a coincidence.
And, you know, I haven't been this shocked since the day Kobe passed because, you know, you guys probably don't even know, this weekend I wasn't even here. I was at Michigan State University. First time ever in East Lansing. Had an awesome time.
Was I right or was I right?
Oh, it was awesome. You know, I got to check out the hockey arena. I checked out their football arena, you know, Spartan Stadium, One Ice Arena. Didn't get to go into their basketball arena, but, you know, I had a good time. I went on a little tour on the campus, even though it was cold, and I had a blast and I had fun. I'm hoping to go back one more time before I graduate this semester. And, you know, I was in like this nightclub like Harper's, and some guy, you know, I'm just having a good time, and I had my Lakers Magic Johnson jersey on because I'm like, Michigan State had a basketball game that day, and Magic Johnson is a Michigan State legend. He beat Larry Bird in the most watched national title game ever in 1978. In the national title game, then the following summer, they both got drafted in the NBA. And, you know, what I noticed is that, you know, when I was, you know, in Harper's, just, you know, rocking my Magic Johnson jersey, having a good time, you know, this guy walks up to me, and he's like, bro, did you see what just happened? What Shams just said? I said, what? He said, bro, Luka going to the Lakers. I'm like, bro, why are you showing me like fake stuff? Like, you find that funny? Like, you don't. The NBA's already struggling with viewership. I'm like, nobody's gonna like pay that no attention because it's some fake feed that's trying to get, you know, clickbait. You know, the clickbait and lead it to rage bait. And he showed me other articles like Bleacher Report, ESPN, House of Highlights, and I stopped what I was doing and I went outside. And, you know, I took a minute while I'm on the streets of Grand River in East Lansing, and, you know, I'm just like, bro, Luka Doncic. So you know Luka Doncic is my favorite basketball player ever. And I know a lot of people were like, you know, they were so busy seeing me just having a good time in East Lansing. They're like, how does he feel about the trade that just happened? He didn't post about it. Well, I can tell you guys how I feel about that in a minute. But first, I just got to say, you know, Luka Doncic, he just came off his first ever appearance in the NBA Finals.
And then they treat him like that.
And he, you know, 25 years old, not even in his prime, just dragged the Mavericks to the NBA Finals as a 5th seed knocking off a loaded Clippers team with Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, and James Harden, beating the 1 seed in Oklahoma City Thunder, a young OKC team, and then you beat a hungry, tenacious Timberwolves team in the Western Conference Finals. You lost to a superior elite team like Jason Tatum and the Boston Celtics. You were expected to lose to them. We all knew it was going. Yeah.
Boston's a new dynasty in the NBA.
Yeah. Now that might be a rock in the road for the Celtics because Luka Doncic should be crashing out right now. He just posted a video to Laker Nation. He's like, "I'm happy to be here." And he put up a thumbs up. He might act like he's happy to be there. Do you know how much money Luka Doncic just lost, Dan?
Oh, he lost out on the Supermax.
So he was expected this summer because Jimmy Butler was due for extension, but he just got suspended indefinitely by the Heat. So expect Jimmy Butler to be on the new team either today, tomorrow, or until by Wednesday. He'll be on the new team.
Yeah, Pat Riley wants him going.
Yeah, Pat Riley's getting him out of there. But
I don't blame him.
He probably got traded now while we talking, But yeah, Luka was expected to make $70 million per year for 5 years for $345 million. Mm-hmm. It'll be the biggest supermax deal in NBA history. And the Mavs didn't want to pay him because of his conditioning, basically talking about his weight. In other words, they tried to call Luka Doncic like fat. They tried to say he's not working on his body enough. He was 230 pounds when he came in the NBA. Now he's 270. But you talk about his weight. That big boy, you're talking about his weight and knowing he was hurt. They try to call. They're trying to avoid a Zion Williamson situation in New Orleans.
This is not a Zion Williamson.
But this is not because you just went to the NBA Finals.
Exactly.
Does anybody know that? Y'all know Luka just went to the NBA Finals, right?
Luka is the future face in the NBA. I believe that.
He's already top 5 in the NBA, up there with Jokic and SGA and all these elite players in the NBA. And I'm not a Kevin Durant fan, not at all. But I seen his reaction. He's like, I've been in this league around a long time, and this is the most craziest trade I've ever seen. All of us are speechless because it just don't make sense. You want to trade your young kid, like Luka Doncic, who was being homegrown by Dirk Nowitzki. You trade him because of his conditioning, but in exchange, you bring in Anthony Davis, who has injury history and is 31 years old. That doesn't make sense. It's just it's like a contradiction.
Every month, whether it's in sports or life in general, I feel like people find new ways to be stupid. They just do.
Yeah, like this just doesn't make sense because I don't get it. Because of that, he's not going to get his $100 million extra bonus on top of his current $212 million contract. And now that he's on the Lakers, you know how California is with them state taxes and stuff. So
yeah, man. Look, if I'm Luka personally, this is what I'm thinking. I took you to the NBA Finals. This is the things I get. Okay, I'm gonna stay here in LA. I'm gonna win a whole lot of titles, and I'm gonna make you regret trading me.
Yeah, he should be taking it personal because he was gonna be the richest NBA player of all time, and they didn't. I guess the Mavericks didn't want that to happen. The front office, but. My next question is, here on Wheeler Takes, how do the Lakers continue to get away with this?
They get a new player every decade. I'm sick of it. Magic, Kareem, Shaq.
No. You got to start from the